Welcome to the Wokest Warren, where we have the wokest discourse. I want to talk about tonight how liberals are not your allies. And the audience that I am speaking to in this video are people who aren't really political, but know that things are bad right now. I am suggesting that you cannot trust liberals. And I'm going to cite historical reasons for that. But what I'm saying is, when they say, oh, we'll deal with that in the next session, they're not going to deal with it in the next session. Where the fuck is Medicare for all? Where the fuck is Medicare for all? I'll tell you where Medicare for all is. It's fucking nowhere. Because the liberals are in control. They don't care about you. The liberals have this philosophical idea that everything will be fine if you let things take their natural course. And really, it's just because they have power, or they perceive that they have power, because we all have some power. But liberals perceive that they have some power, and they're trying to hold on to it. And if that means they need to throw you under the bus, they will. And they have done so time and time and time again. Why am I telling you this? I am telling you this because you are going to hear a lot of people that are going to talk to you about something known as the Popular Front. They probably will not call it the Popular Front. They will probably call it something like coalition building. But basically, the idea is you have organizations that ideologically are opposed to the government. And then you have organizations that love the government. And the idea is that we should join forces with the people who love the government, because we'll be more powerful against the fascists. The idea is fascism is the number one evil. And so because fascism is the number one evil, we have to do everything we fucking possibly can to stop fascism. And sometimes that means harm reduction. So we're doing harm reduction. Okay, that's the argument. That we join forces with, the Democratic Party, and other liberal groups. But we can't. That is a fantasy. It is a very nice fantasy. I mean, it was a good idea, but it's been tried before. And what ends up happening is the liberals throw the socialists under the bus. They get us sent to the camps. They do not stand by us. When the fascists are sending us to the camps, the liberals aren't going to do a goddamn thing about it. They won't. So most people get this, but it took me a really long time to get this. And now that I know that it's a pattern in history of socialists trying to join forces with liberals against a fascist tyranny, And it every single fucking time the liberals sell the socialists out. So you need to understand that these people are not allies. They will not fucking be there for you. Like, they won't. They won't. They are, as long as they are comfortable, they are not going to be fucking there with you. They're going to be like sitting in a cafe in front of a fireplace, reading a newspaper on their phone, or better yet, on their Kindle. And they're like, wow, you know, that's really unfair what they did to those socialists. We should probably do something about that. Yeah, right after we get on that kids in cages. Why are there still kids in cages, by the way? Like, since the liberals were running the show, like, we don't hear anything about kids in cages. Do you know that there are slave children that are being raised in prisons in America? Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is look it up. They have these infant detention centers. It's fucking insane, dude. Real Nazi shit. Like, extreme level Nazi shit. What are the fucking liberals doing about it? Nothing. The most that you can hope for is that Chuck Schumer will write a sternly worded letter. And Jamie Raskins will, like, make a joke about it. These people are fucking clowns. That's what you have to remember. Like, your gut instinct is telling you not to trust these people because you don't like them, right? Like, you see them, they're disgusting, and you're like, I have never met a bigger hypocrite in my entire life, and you don't want anything to do with them. Like, why do you want to make a political alliance with them? You know? And the idea is, oh, it's gonna, you know, make you more powerful. No, because all it's gonna do is make you more vulnerable. Because now you've let your guard down to the liberals. And when they turn on you, which they will, you're not gonna be fucking ready for it. Like, we know the only people who keep us safe are us. Like, we know the cops do not exist to keep us safe. The cops exist to protect private property. The cops exist to do what the rich people want them to do. Do you think that these liberals would go to jail for you? Like, no. No, they're not even going to be, like, uncomfortable for you for a minute. The only people that you can rely on are people who are in the same boat that you are. That's the truth. And, you know, you see somebody, like, driving in a fucking $50,000 car, living in Poland, like, what do you have in common with this person? Like, what you don't have in common is that, like, if something were to happen in your life, it would be a disaster for your entire fucking family and you could end up homeless. Like, you know, it's just mildly embarrassing for these fucking people with money. That's what I think. That's really, really, really what I think. And that's not like Marxist. That's just like what I learned growing up. But it turns out that whether it's true or not, it's a bad idea to join forces with liberals. So all this shit, like all this indivisible shit, all of this like 50-51 shit, like do not fucking trust these people. They are the establishment. If you are involved with these organizations, get out of these organizations. They will turn on you. They will turn on you in a heartbeat because they don't fucking care, because all they want is for the Democrats to be in power. They don't have a problem with anything the Republicans are actually doing. They just want to be the ones who are doing it. That's what a liberal is. The Republicans are also liberals. The Republicans and the Democrats are liberals. Okay? Why would you trust a Democrat? Well, why would you trust a Republican? Think about it. They don't give a shit about you. They have no reason to give a shit about you. They might have some warm feelings for you in their heart, but when you're homeless, they're not going to do anything about it. So when, the white liberal tells you to trust them, like, what happens, dude. You get fucking shot. You know what happens. Like, these are not people to trust. Thanks for listening.